On the afternoon of August 28, 2024, just one day before former President Donald Trump was set to hold a rally in La Crosse, Wisconsin, police responded to a report of found property near the event center where the rally was scheduled to take place. A maintenance worker had been notified by several employees about suspicious bags hidden in the bushes of a parking lot. Although finding abandoned items was common in the downtown area due to the local homeless population, the worker initially paid it little attention. However, upon collecting and inspecting the bags, he discovered multiple firearms, including an AR-style rifle. Upon arrival, the officers spoke with the worker and another individual who had video footage of the person who placed the bags.
Got all saw it, all went in to tell security and everything at the same time.
All right. Has anybody touched it?
I have.
You have? All right.
I opened it up to see what. Yeah, no one's touched it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was right here in the.
Just right in the bushes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anybody know if there's security cameras
there?
there?
Yeah, I got footage of the guy walking across the street with it.
All right. And then who actually found it?
Well, so multiple people had seen it. Actually came down and let us know. So as we came by, I grabbed it.
Okay.
Opened it up.
So people, nobody knew it was a gun. They just thought they just reported a bag.
I opened it up. And
Sure. Okay. And you had footage of it?
Yep.
Okay. What was your name? And then the footage that inside on the computer?
I got it on my phone.
On your phone? Okay. Let me check this out quick, and then I just have everybody staying on the sidewalk for now.
Inside one of the two bags was a Bushmaster XM15 rifle, 2 unloaded 30-round magazines, and several boxes of ammunition.
That's super smart.
And if you want to know who it is, there's a job application right in that thing right there.
That might help too.
I looked at that when I opened the bag up. I looked to see if there was any information of who it was.
Sure. This was all together?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you got bricks in here? He's got it on his phone. I'm just going to secure this quick. We can chat over here.
Oh,
I think I got everything I need from you. We'll just check the video and go from there. This technically, like, what's the name of the property here?
Riverside Center.
Riverside Center?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Well, there's a guy. I can get more when I'm back on my computer, but he's walking. He's coming right across here.
Sure.
I can check our other ones back on my computer.
Yeah. Are you able to send that through
I can do email or whatever, yep.
Okay. It's probably easier if I give you my card.
Yeah, sure.
When you have the video downloaded, just let me know.
Yep, sounds good. I'll
and then shoot me an email, and then I can send you like a Dropbox upload link.
I can send you a link to the footage. You can just click on it and download it.
Oh, okay, that works too,
easier.
Yeah, that'll work. Whenever you get that, just send that link over, and then we'll follow up. See if we can track the guy down and go from there.
Sounds good.
All right, any questions? Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep, the guy that found it, don't let him go nowhere. Crosse is coming down here to secret.
Who actually, so multiple people reported the bag, and then you actually found it?
Yeah, so, I mean, we're maintenance here.
Sure. I met you before. But
Yeah, they walked down and they said, hey, just so you know, there's a couple of bags in the bushes over there. Which, of course, I thought he was bullshitting me. He goes, no, it's serious.
Okay.
And he did tell me, and then he's like, well, maybe I'll look at them later. So
Okay.
we were heading to lunch. I go, I'll just go look. So I came over and I grabbed them.
Yeah. Okay.
Brought them
Just
over.
hang out here for a couple minutes. One of our supervisors is going to come down.
You got the video on your phone, you said? I don't.
The other guy has it. He's going inside to get better video.
Yeah, and he'll send it to him. They have really good cameras in this building.
Secret Service is on their way here. They want to look at it right now before we leave right now.
Okay,
So.
I'll call
Here in a few minutes.
Yep, I'll call right now. If you guys want to go to lunch, just go.
He just had like a brief angle where he's walking this way.
Okay.
I couldn't tell who it was based on the video, but he said he's got other cameras that might pick it up better.
Okay.
So he was going to go inside and check
yeah,
on
like I
that.
said, I don't know if what's in their job application, if that's actually
Yeah, I'll start
true or
digging into
not.
that and see.
I mean, I opened up, I figured it was somebody homeless, and it looked like it because there's a little bit
More
of cash
likely,
on top. They're going to do.
In the second bag were 2 handguns with partially loaded magazines.
286. We'll have 2 more serial numbers to run. It's a Bryco, B-R-Y-C-O arms, 9mm handgun, possibly Gerson, G-I-R-S-E-N, made in Turkey, 1911. What's that? An AR here, and then there's 2 handguns in this bag.
Located.
In the bushes by the pink stuff, and flowers. They're working on getting video. They had the guy in the purple. The maroon there. What's that?
There's a phone in there, wasn't
I didn't dig too far in there, but
just
yeah, given the proximity to upcoming events here.
Right. He's just down there color wash and said he saw him laying in there. There's a handgun in there too?
Two handguns? Two of them in there.
Were they loaded?
No, the magazines are out, but there are magazines in there with bullets in them. They told me to stop fiddling with it for now. So.
Yeah.
Show me the open up. I just want to take one. I'm not going to touch it. It's an AR, right?
Yeah, there's two handguns as well.
Two handguns as well? Okay, just wait until I get the Secret Service over here. Charlie Fox,
Did they move it, or did they find it?
So the guy in the maroon found it in the bushes. He said several employees reported to them and their security that there's some suspicious bags in the bushes, and then they just notified maintenance, and he came down, picked them up, briefly unzipped it, saw what was in there, and put them in his truck bed.
So this was the bag.
They were both in there. But
these were there too. And this.
After reviewing the video footage, other officers in the area found a male who matched the description of the subject seen on camera.
The Crosse Center office, see if they have a list of people or who do you work for? People ready, see if people ready has people contracted to come here and set up. Do you have any physical ID ready other than this year?
It was soon discovered that the man was homeless and had come to town for a temporary job helping set up for the rally. With no place to store the firearms, he decided to hide them in a nearby bush while he worked, unaware that the event was a Trump rally.
What it is, I'm just homeless. You guys have already, the Crosse police already checked them, they already know. And so I was over by the Amtrak, they checked them and had them out, they checked them, they looked at them, and everything. And then so I'm just homeless and I didn't know.
At the Amtrak, when did you get to town?
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Or a day ago, or a day.
A day ago? And you already are contracted through people ready to be here?
It's a temp place. It's a temp place.
The temp agency in La Crosse?
All over the United States.
Hey, I don't know if you heard, we're out with the guy that owns the backpack just a block to the north of you. Sounds good. Perfect.
You guys find the bag? It's a gray bag. Like I said, you guys already checked them out. You guys, and I just came to work and I said, well, I didn't know it was a presidential. And then they said it's Trump, and I said, so I would just put them over there.
He says that it's his bags. He said he just got into town yesterday off the train. Should be good here, Joel. Thanks for stopping by. So what the Right. Secret Service is going to come here and take this guy and bring him back to the city and interview him. He says he just got here yesterday or a day or two or something ago. But he works nationally for People Ready. They want him to work at the La Crosse Center. Wasn't able to get a hold of them. I talked to Crosse. He's coming. They're walking here right now with Secret Service. Here they are. They're going to take him back to the city and interview him. Okay. On the 24th, we had contact with this guy at the Amtrak station. Just came into town. We had a call with him coming in with weapons. Officers went up there, checked him, ran the same serial numbers as he's getting off the train. Real briefly here, his story says he works for People Ready, temp service nationwide. He's contracted here to work at the La Crosse Center.
I'm pushing in and out of here all day. Somebody mentioned earlier, like this guy's talking to himself, and he asked if he was with us, and I can't verify who's here with these movements.
He came in 4 days ago on the train.
And this has been public for those 4 days. Like, it wasn't like he's come here prior to this being announced. Interesting. So separate from the 3 that you're missing. However, just so you know, this is our PI agent out of Washington, D.C.
Was he sitting on this cooler the whole time that you've seen him? Or?
No, he was inside the building.
Where's this cooler come from?
I don't know, he was sitting there. No, I sat him on the cooler.
Okay.
the Secret Service guys gave us a description of him. Yeah, we saw him on camera and all that. He's wearing all dark with a mask. Yeah. We look, we're standing there, and he looks, and I'm like, is that him right there? He's like, that's him. He's like, I saw him looking, you know, like, I looked. He's like, yeah, that's him.
We got out with him Sunday at Amtrak.
On the 24th.
Ran the weapons.
Yep, they're all in the serial.
All his, right?
Yep.
He's not a convicted felon, obviously. That would have been arrested. How did we get out with him on Sunday? What was the reason? We had a tip, you said, that he's coming in the train.
Dispatch has the case number in there. That's all I got over the radio from dispatch. I don't know how we ended up getting out with him at the train station. If it was a tip that he had weapons, or if he called himself, or wanted the weapons checked, I don't know. I can call dispatch right now and see how.
Did he stay on the floor? Did he go anywhere else in the building?
I am not sure. Have you run full criminal yet to make sure that this party is not a convicted felon?
I apologize, I'm homeless. I just put my bags out there. I just come to work and I was going to go grab and leave. So
It's all right.
I didn't mean any, whatever.
Their
police said they checked them already. They already know.
We're going to take you back to City Hall. This officer's going to drive you over there. You just got to make sure you got no other weapons with you.
You don't need to reach for anything, but we'll have you stand up if you want. We're not going to put you in handcuffs right now. I do have to just empty your pockets and everything you got, so just keep your hands up where I can see them.
Sorry about that. I was just zipping that up.
Okay, there you go. Just if you want to just actually raise your shirt up like that, hold it right up.
Your shirt here.
Hold it right up. There you go.
I'm trying to work and make some money.
I hear you.
Needles and stuff, right?
I'm trying to work and make some money. I mean, I don't have any money. So I ain't doing nothing wrong, so.
Just given the circumstances, it's kind of suspicious. We're just trying to be cautious and make sure that everything.
Oh, there it is. There's my ID. I'm sorry. I forgot about it.
Info you got?
Oh, I forgot that was in my back pocket. I just work. It's just like with more comfortable.
Yeah.
I sleep on the ground sometimes.
All right. I'll come back and get all this stuff. You just want to walk to me with my car over there?
So I'll get my backpack back, right?
Yeah, I got all your stuff. We'll get it to you here eventually. We just kind of hang out by the number 24 there. Take your hat off quick. There you go. Here's your hat back for you.
Which we close the door.
What's that?
They close the door.
The garage door?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on over there, but see if you can squeeze in as best you can. I'll get you buckled up.
Given the serious nature of the event, the man was transported to the police department to be interviewed by the Investigative Service Bureau and U.S. Secret Service.
All right, get you unbuckled here. Hop out of the car for me. Before we go inside, I just got to double check you again. You can throw your hat on. You can walk up towards the door there. Have a seat in any chair you want. I'll be right back with you, okay?
We're with the Secret Service. I'm a Special Agent. This is Special Agent. So we're here obviously because of the visit and the circumstances of what happened.
I was just working.
Okay.
What it was a homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And so across, they know about my guns already.
Okay.
They know about my stuff. And they basically, I checked them it was like a day or two ago, and they, the night shift in Crosse basically knew I had the rifle. Said I'm homeless, and they said okay, and they said maybe they could take him in here and basically hold him for a little bit till I get on money. And I said, well, let me figure that out. And then I got up on the job. I didn't know it was a Trump rally.
Okay.
And so I was like, I usually kind of stuffed my bags, and I was thinking like, I know there's some firearms. I was like, but I didn't know what to do. And so I just stuffed a couple bags, and I was going to go to work. And then I realized it was a Trump rally. I was like, okay, whatever. And I put him in the bushes, and then basically I was just going to leave him there, go back and pick my stuff up and leave.
Okay. So you didn't know that it was anything political? This rally had nothing to do with Trump?
No. I mean, even if it is political, and I knew, I guess I would have done the same thing, like, well, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to work and whatever and try to make some money, and then basically I'm not bringing guns to whatever to do anything. I don't know, I don't have anything. I'm on the streets and I can't put them anywhere. I've asked for help, I've asked for things. The police know that I have them and stuff, and they did offer to put him in here. I guess I just want to make sure I'd want to be able to get him out. I thought maybe I'd lose him or something like that.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know, I really wasn't even thinking about it. I just said, well, I'm just going to put him there. And I kind of think about it now because it is some firearms, and I guess I just left them on there in the open, but I put them in the bushes, so I guess that wasn't a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have called the police and maybe asked them to take it, so I think about that now, and that's my fault at them because, you know, people see bags, they can pick guns up and there's stuff. I guess I didn't know, I was just trying to make money, you know what I mean? And it was like, well, I'll just go to work, throw them in the bushes and go and just come back.
Okay.
I mean, that's the real truth, I swear to God.
Okay.
And I do think about it, I was like, dang, crap, what am I doing, leaving them out? But I didn't think about it at the time. I just think about, well, I'll just throw them in there, I'm just gonna make some money and just come back and just try to make some money. That's it.
Where'd you come from this morning?
I got up off the streets, I was sleeping, and I just basically, there was some work and I went into work.
And how do you get that work? Do you have to?
You're registered with the office. They got offices everywhere, and then if there's work, you call in, and they got work and goes. And they didn't know I was gonna do that, so they didn't know. But I guess I should have thought about it. But I mean, I guess I forgot about that. You shouldn't leave that there, and you can't leave that stuff. I guess I didn't think about that. Right now, I thought about that. I was like, crap, I shouldn't have left them there. But I didn't know what to do. I was trying to make some money, so I figured I'd throw them in some. Because I've done it before. I threw my bags and just kind of stashed them. Went, made some money. Went, got my stuff, and left. You know what I mean?
Okay. One of the individuals said you used their phone to make a phone call there.
Yeah.
Who'd you call?
I called People Ready.
You called them?
Yeah, I called People Ready, and I asked if I could be on the ticket still, and they said yeah.
Okay, and so that's just confirming that you were there that day?
Yeah, just confirming, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any other weapons? Is it just those three?
No.
Okay. Do you have you before?
Oh, no. Well, back in the past, I had some, but I sold them. I had some shotguns and then a couple rifles that I sold in Minnesota. And I was just trying to get money, and I was just whatever. I forgot about that. Dang, you can't leave guns out, but I guess I didn't look at it like that. I guess I just looked at it like I was trying to just stash my stuff and just go in and basically just like go to work and whatever. I mean, I haven't had money in a while, and I was in Minnesota, there was no work, and it was like, wow, opportunity to get some money. And I seen some bushes, and I just kind of like, I'll leave them there, and I don't know, I guess I didn't think about it. But I mean, I figured people see bags, they wouldn't mess with them, you know what I mean? And I did put them in some bushes, I was just, but then I didn't realize Trump rally, and I should have been like, well, I should maybe said, maybe I'll just come out to work today and stuff, but then I was like, I was trying to work and make money.
Are you, do you practice with those weapons? Are you proficient with them?
No, they're just chill.
Just chill?
Yeah, I just got them in my bag, and they're good, they keep them up, but basically I just keep them chill.
Have you had any drug use in the past or anything like that? No? No drug use?
No.
Drinking? No? Mental health issues? Have you had any stays in the hospital or no? Okay. Military service?
No. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I forgot about leaving. I guess I didn't think about it. I was like, dang, the firearms, I shouldn't have left them out and stuff, so that was, I guess. But honest, in all reality, I was just trying to go to work and make some money, and then just come back and get my bags and just go. Just leave and just, whatever. I just don't have a lot of opportunity to make money. I try to get jobs and stuff, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I try to fill applications and stuff, and then, I don't know, I guess I should have thought about it. If I could get a little bit of money to get back on the train or something, or I ought to get like on the bus or something and get moving somewhere.
So you were trying to get out of the area then?
Well, I mean, I like the area. It's just, I just try, or maybe get a storage unit. They got some storage units up by the Amtrak, and you can still put some stuff in there.
Okay. Are you from the area?
No.
No. Okay. Where are you from originally?
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you get into the area?
Oh, about a day or two ago.
Day or two ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's honest. I'm mad at myself because I forgot you're supposed to leave them out in public, and I guess I didn't know what to do. I mean, I don't know, I was going to bring them closer to the building and leave them, but I didn't know if I could bring them. So I just figured I'd stuff them in bushes and then just come work and come on back.
How did you get to Crosse?
I got a ride. I was in Minnesota, and I knew someone that gave me a ride to Crosse to this Amtrak station.
Who was that?
The police.
The police drove you into Wisconsin?
Yeah. The police know all about. I was up in another city, and they drove me here.
What city was it?
Winona.
Winona. Okay.
Yeah, so Winona, they gave me a ride here, dropped me off, and I said thanks. They knew about my guns and stuff like that, knew about it, so I always check and make sure. So Winona knows, a couple other polices, cities know and stuff. I guess I just don't, I guess look at it like I've left my stuff place before, and it doesn't ever get touched and messed with. I just leave it, chill, and I just don't worry, and it's good, and I'm not on any harm or on any whatever, and then just go back. And I don't know, it's the way my life's been. A lot of corruption from, I would say, the country, and a lot of corruption from things has driven me out of like regular normal life to where it's hard to whatever. And there's like a background voice, you hear chatter, you hear like talking, you hear chatter, and that's written in the scriptures, and they talk about that, and it's Satan, it's the devil. It's written in the prophecies, and you hear it, and he's actually got a lot of pull in the society of America, where he's pushed me out because I don't go after him, and he's gone after my family, he's gone after people. And so I don't know, I'm out on the streets, and basically I deal with that, and Satan, you hear that chatter in the background, he's like, blah, 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 hollering all the dawn. It's written in the book, in the Bible, and he's pushed me out of jobs, out of my house, out of neighborhoods, and stuff like that. And it's the truth, it's real stuff. It's written and documented in the Bible, and stuff, and you hear it. Sometimes you hear chatter, you hear like it seems like a voice in the background. You hear something like this, rah, rah, holler, and it's Satan, and a lot of people tap into it, and that's broadcasting from hell. But he presses harder on some people because basically, in a sense, for some sort of reason, you find out after. I've been with the Bible all through my years, read scripture, and then I find out later in life, like, well, he's going to come after you because he thinks he's one of your tribe. Because there are tribes back in the day, and I'm not. But in a sense, I've never claimed Satan or anything like that. But in a sense, he thinks, well, we can go after you because you're one of us. And I'm like, no, I never claimed you. And then God never told me that. And he's just kind of like, so I never found out. And so I'm not of the tribe of Satan, but there's tribes in the Bible back in the day where he comes from. And maybe through the lines or something, you might be a little connected, but I don't ever think of it. And so that's why he's pursued me harder after some people, because they think, well, you're one of us, we can go after you. And I'm like, no, seriously. And I asked God, why didn't you tell me when I was here? I did Bible study for 40 years. I was reading the Bible hardcore, and I was like, how come you never told me this? And I never get an answer. That's kind of the real truth of things. So Satan's pretty much pushed me out of my life.
Has Satan ever taken possession of your body or mind or something like that?
He comes at you. He comes at you hardcore, some 24 hours a day. He's coming at me, trying to, when I'm sleeping at night and up and down. Back in the day, he made an appearance on the earth. And I seen him, he was driving a Cadillac and everything. Satan himself and Lucifer. Lucifer is kind of a skinnier, blonde-headed dude, but he's skinnier. They made an appearance at my job, and Satan was driving a Cadillac on the earth, and he was just allowed to come on the earth for a while, and jumped into a car, and I was like, oh wow, and and he's walking through, and people know, and this is probably back in 2015 or 14, and I mean, he was on the earth in human form and stuff like that, but he's a man, you know what I'm saying? And basically, what do you call it? I just dealt with it. I said, whatever he's trying to pursue you, I just kept ignoring him, and I just kept into the scriptures, just going after God, like, well, whatever, just ignored it. And I mean, I'm not evil, I'm not Satan, and I'm not trying to kill or hurt nobody or whatever. It's like, in a sense, you're pursued more because he feels he has a right to pursue you because you're some sort of member of the tribes that talks about in the Bible that he says he's from.
How long have you been homeless?
10 years. Yeah.
Okay. Where were you, and before that you were in?
Minnesota.
Minnesota, okay.
Have you ever worked at political events before, like building stages or anything?
I worked at a couple places, but it wasn't political. It was just some sort of like an event, and it was downtown in Minneapolis at the convention center, and we were just putting up stuff.
Where have you been staying since you've been in La Crosse?
I was at the bus stop.
Just sleeping at the bus stop?
And then sitting in the alley was about it.
Did you know what the job was before? Like, did they just tell you to show up this time and they'll?
Yeah, it was just like they said, set up.
Okay.
They didn't say it was any political or Trump, so.
What are your plans for tomorrow?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably won't be able to go back to work because, they'll probably tell the office says you brought guns to a rally, and I'm going to go, crap, I didn't mean that, and I'll probably get mad. Probably just go back out on the street and sit down and just chill.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Would it be possible to just take a quick photo?
Thanks, sir.
Ultimately, the 3 firearms and several boxes of ammunition were secured in property for safekeeping. The man was later released without charges and requested that the firearms be turned over to the La Crosse police as he was unsheltered and lacked a safe place to store them.